what the hell's up YouTube? It is your football fan, 2233 here, bringing you episode number 75, the third, 25th episode. So now only 25 more episodes before we have the episode number 100. So I'm really looking forward to episode number 100 because it's gonna be amazing. I've already got some ideas for what we're going to do. Maybe a live face cam. I'm not sure yet, but I have some ideas. And as you can see on the screen, I got ahead 1-0 S1, but then Sigurdsson equalized to make it 1-1. Then it was Cedinho's turn to make a nice shot with his weak foot, boom, into the top right corner, side net, that was a pretty good goal. But then Huddlestone would push back and some nice dribbling there, and he just puts it secured into the back of the net. But I wasn't finished there. Cedinho gets the ball. I don't know, I wasn't really ready to get past my man, but I did, and Cedinho scored his second goal of the game to make it 3-2. So I win 3-2 against Tottenham Hotspur. So a pretty nice victory for me right there. Cedinho gets my best player of the match. I don't know who man of the match was. Probably Sigurdsson, because Sigurdsson really did some good stuff against me, or maybe it was Huddlestone. I don't know. All I know is that Cedinho was my best player. Anyways, moving on, and as you can see now, we finally have the transfer window opened again. I'm really looking forward to the transfer window being opened again. A transfer window is always very, 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 very fun. And now, as you can see, we get an offer for Alexander Eswine. And I know you saw there were a couple of more emails, but there weren't really anything special in the emails. No youth players that I wanted to buy, so I'm not gonna show you that because I think it's a bit stupid showing you something that I don't really use to anything at all. But anyways, moving on. As you can see, we have a game against Liverpool on Sunday the 3rd, and we just move on here, and I go in and I wanted to sell some players. I searched for the price. I put S1. I wanted to put Eswine up for sale, but I couldn't do that. I don't know why I couldn't do that. Probably because there was an offer pending. I think that's what it said, like in the box. Also, you can see Paponi, pretty many money worth, only 18 years old, 75 rated overall. So he is really improving. Thinking about, he started 16 years old, and as in 66 or maybe it was a 67, I'm not sure. But also you should think about Steve Wickham and Carlos Cadenas. They have really improved. Steve Wickham, 16 years old, and he's rated 70, so he will probably be a pretty good player. The same with Carlos Cadenas. They're two pretty big talents who will probably play a good season for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to using them in this season or in the next season. In the next season they will be better, so that's when I will start using them on a more firm basis, because right now I'm only using them as like reserves or substitutes, or if anybody are injured. But now I have put Cuadrado up for sale, so maybe Steve Wickham can get his breakthrough there. But as you can see here, Palooza breaking through to make it 1-0 in the 89th minute, and that's how the game will end. So I win 1-0 against Liverpool, and I was thinking like, yes. Oh, this is so good. So I win against Liverpool, a nice victory that really made me happy. And then you can see Porto comes and says to me, you know what, we are willing to pay the money you ask for Alexander Eswine. And then I counter offer Bayer Leverkusen. and the same with the 1899 Hoffenheim. I also countered offer them. As you can see, we just move on here, and as you can see, we're the next match we have is against Sunderland, indeed, and Sunderland. Sunderland. What should I say about Sunderland? Oh yes, I know they have our former player Angel Jimenez Mello. So that is going to be a pretty hard match. And as you also can see on the right hand side, I don't know if you spotted it, but Newcastle are actually on top of the table, and that was the squad I lost pretty big to. Dembaba was just uncontainable in that match, and therefore I also rejected the offer they came for. Alexander Swine. I don't want to sell one of my main top players to a club that's leading the league by 5 points. So that is definitely something I don't want to do. But as you can see, I have 4 clubs who are in a bid war for Alexander Eswine, and now it's just Alexander Eswine's choice to choose which club he wants to play for in the next season. And as you can see, we have this game against Sunderland, and Sunderland is actually a pretty good, solid squad. My squad is a bit better, though. I would say that to myself, but we're pretty much on the same level, and I hope that they will secure to stay in the league. And in some point, I hope they don't have Sessignon and Dede in their team, because Sessignon and Dede really caused me some trouble in the first half of the season. And annoyed me very, very much. And luckily, you can see Sessignon was injured. Dede had a red card, so nothing could be any better. Oh yes, I know what could be better. That Cedinho put it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 after 36 minutes gone. But then shortly after, they would get the equalizer. Yeah. McLean picking up the rebound from Boney and makes it 1-1. So the game ends 1-1. They really pushed me backwards, and they were putting a whole lot of pressure on me in the last part of the game. They had a shot on the bar, and they had a lot of chances who I couldn't really do anything to, except for hoping that God maybe would help me a bit, and he did indeed. So as you can see on the screen, Alexander Eswine is sold, and now I have to go out and pick up a new striker. So I go in, buy some players, I search for the criteria you can see on the left side of the screen right now, and I find Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela looks pretty good. So I offer not 110 million. I offer, I believe it's 7 million, because you can see my agent would recommend doing that. So by me offering 7 million euros, this episode will end. And if you please leave a like, a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel, guys. It would mean a whole lot to me. And yeah, I will probably talk to you later. And yeah, goodbye.